Hey everyone, it's Nicole.
And Tanya. Hey.
She's here again, but not here, unfortunately.
Oh,
She's
yeah, I
back in
know.
Mexico, and I'm still in New Mexico, not to be confused with Mexico.
Yeah, because some people don't understand that New Mexico is still the United States and Mexico City is way south.
Yeah, they definitely don't. There's a thing when we first moved, got stationed here a few years ago, and there was someone who emailed Chick-fil-A and asked them if they would consider getting a Chick-fil-A in Alamogordo, New Mexico. And the person who responded said, "We're sorry, but we're not opening up stores outside of the country yet."
Oh my God.
It's like, do you know
So,
your geography? Do you know your state? So pretty sure someone probably got in trouble for that one.
yeah. Well, having a Chick-fil-A in Mexico wouldn't be such a bad idea.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that sandwich. Oh my God.
And the mac and cheese. Wait.
Yeah, the mac and cheese was really good, but the sandwich, oh my dear Lord.
Yeah.
Like I would have a sandwich like every day.
We had to get Tanya a sandwich. When we went to the airport to drop her off, we stopped and got a sandwich and mac and cheese at Chick-fil-A. All right, let's see who's on here. And hopefully you can hear the dogs. I put them up because my foot's bothering me, and I knew they were going to make noise because Jimmy's not here. So we got Glitter Angel Z is here. Alyssa is here. Christina, Ginger's Hobby Corner. Good to see you. Taylor, Terry, Nessa Bookie. Let's see. Miss Krista. Woohoo! Finally made it live. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Natasha says hi. Natasha, I hope you're doing okay. She was part of, so everybody's in our thoughts that was in the tornadoes that hit yesterday and this morning, I believe. I haven't watched the news, but I know that happened. And I know that Natasha was on Facebook saying that they had to go to a shelter. So everybody is in our thoughts, that was in that path and everything. So yeah, not good. Let's see, Monica says she's also working on Christmas delivery. Yep, so this one is Christmas Delivery by Diamond Art Club. And it is a 51 by 51 centimeter, definitely more manageable than most of the ones that I'm working on, like Train of Dreams, which is
that one is yeah.
It's massive. It takes up the whole table and then some. So I figured I'd work on this. It's my entry into Jingle Drill drink. Oh man, I'm getting tongue twisted. Jingle Drills, which I have my 3 divider tray with Jingle Drills on it. Only myself and the 2 hosts, which is drawing a blank now. Lindsay from, where's Lindsay from? Why am I drawing a blank? Y'all know me. I have a terrible memory. It's Lindsay over at, I'm going to have to figure this out, Emeralds and Fairy Lights. Ha, I remembered it. And then Shay at Crafting with Shay. So they each have one of these, and then they have one that's part of a giveaway. So if you haven't checked out Emeralds and Fairy Lights, she's doing her giveaway this week for this tray. And so it's our 3 divider tray. There's the dividers in there, or you can use it as a long section, which I'll probably end up using. And that's got our stopper. Let's see who else is here. Nadine is here. Suanne. Anna's here. Thanks for modding, Anna. Cheryl's
Hi,
here.
Anna.
Amy, Serena, Debbie from Honolulu, Hawaii. Good to see you. I hope you're having better weather. She was not having good weather the other day. Natasha says, yes, we're safe. We got hit, but our house is fine. Our power is out. We got power poles down and broken and split up in half, lying in the fields. Wow. We're very
sorry. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, because we have earthquakes in Mexico City, not tornadoes. Mm-hmm. So is this the time that you usually have tornadoes over there?
I honestly don't know. I thought it was more in like June or July.
Yeah, like summer. No?
when like the weather was warmer. So I don't
Mhm.
know. I feel like this is, and people can correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like normally we don't have tornadoes during this time. I know that when I lived in Georgia, we had a tornado that went through the day after I graduated college. And it happened at like 2 a.m. And it
Oh.
was also Mother's Day. And it went through the small town. I went to a school in Macon, Georgia, and it went through kind of like an alleyway, and it just took out everything. Like it was literally just gone. Like, so they're relentless. But I feel so that was May. And so I really feel like that's when they happen. Let's see. Cheryl says Monica's here, Deborah's here. Natasha says she's at her mom's, so has power. Well, I'm glad you got to get somewhere that has power. Monica, let's see. Cheryl says, good afternoon. I'm in Northwest. Is that MO, Missouri? So had high winds, but missed any tornadoes. That's good. Yeah, everyone says usually in summer. Yeah. So Serena says, not really. We're in Ohio and having the strong ones today. Not very common here at this time of year. Jens. I like the name. So working and lurking today. Well, good to see you. And Cheryl says, no, normal storms are in springtime. Yeah. Definitely didn't think they were right now. So crazy times. But yeah, so I just wanted to mention that and that you guys are in our thoughts. So glad you have power and you are here, Natasha. Mayfield, Kentucky is really bad. People missing and injured and some dead. Oh man, that's terrible. I'm really sorry to hear
God. Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious. Well, the Mother Nature is kind of unpredictable, that's for sure. All right, so I'm working on what kit are you working on?
I'm trying to finish at some point. This little light of mine. Here's the little. I hope you can see it. This is a Mandy
really.
Manzano, round. Yeah, it's like a lady that's holding in her hands a little candle, and it's shining through the world and up into the sky. It's beautiful.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's pretty. I saw it were we in Vegas in June? Okay, June was when she started working on this kit. So
yeah.
It's all right. It takes time. Did you switch to another whip?
Oh, of course. I did everything. Like I'm actually that's why I haven't changed. Like I'm sorry. I have to finish this because I've been working forever on this one and I have so many whips. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. And it's triggering my anxiety, like I'm very chill and very mellow. So I'm not an anxious person. I'm not usually like hyper. But when I have unfinished business, oh my God. And those count as unfinished business. I need to finish. So I'm not starting anything new until I finish every whip I have. And when I finish, I will decide what I want to do. And if and only if there's an event that I can squeeze my painting in, then I will participate in an event. Only
well, I mean, at the rate you're going, you'll probably finish in about March. So then you can participate in our event that happens in March. And so it goes from March through April. It's going to encompass Jamie's birthday, my birthday, and then Summer, who's the whole reason I started with the name Bella Art de Nicole, and painting rocks is what I originally used the business name for. And so her birthday was in April as well. So it kind of encompasses all of our birthdays. And
all
so
of our birthdays, because it's my birthday too.
Yes. Yep. And it's Tanya's birthday. So she is 2 days before me. Right?
3. I'm 25, you're 28, right?
That's right. So 3 days. So 3 days difference. And so the theme of that event is, it's going to be Bella Arts DP Along is the hashtag. And it's just going to be like a diamond painting that reminds you of a loved one, whether they've passed or whether they're still living, just something that reminds you of a loved one.
And so, I have the perfect kit for that one. Let me share that. I have the perfect kit for that one.
Then you better get your whips on and get those finished.
That's why I didn't want to say anything. Like, it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna feel pressure. This is my hobby. This is supposed to be relaxing. I don't work well under pressure.
Under pressure. It'll be fine. Just breathe. So yeah, and then let's see, what else do we have going on? Let me see if what's happening in chats. Deborah says the wind was so bad here that the backyard got torn up. I heard tornadoes rip through neighboring states, and it's so strange for December. Climate change, the worst storm, they said soon. I posted a few videos of damage on my Facebook page if you want to check them out later, Nicole. Oh man, that's just, it's hard like to know
It's
that
really
everybody's
hard,
going
yeah.
through that, but you guys are in our thoughts. So let's see. So we have in so we did our glue dots tutorial, and that seemed to be a hit. So Tanya is the glue dots queen, I call her, and so she helped me put glue dots in my pens, which I have in the single tip here. And then I have the Nacho Mama's Mud, which after Tanya showed up, because I had ordered these and was hoping that she'd be here, I got all of our Nacho Mama's Mud. I have 6 canisters here.
And it's scented, which you don't like, you don't enjoy. You ordered those because you wanted to share them with me.
I did.
Yeah, I can see you.
Yeah. So this one is the best melon, and it's supposed to smell like watermelon, which I can smell a hint of watermelon, I think. And then the other one is cotton candy craze. This one doesn't want to open, which I can't exactly smell the cotton candy craze. It smells more like a berry or something. So, but at least it's not too strong. They're not like overpowering. So I'm still able to use them, but I definitely on her next drop, I'm going to get unscented. And so you have to get them when she drops them and like before she sells out, because she sells out quick. So I did get a bunch of them. Let's see. For the May event, did you say if the Star Wars canvases has to be licensed? Okay, so the canvases, so it's hard to find licensed Star Wars canvases. I believe it's only Diamond Dots that has licensed canvases. And then did everybody see what gift I got from Catherine? Did everybody see it? There's an unboxing.
I was there.
She was here for it. And it had it written all over the box. Do not open without Tanya and Jimmy. Do not open them. Open immediately, but do not open without Tanya and Jimmy.
And guys, let me tell you something. This box, like when Catherine sent the box, well, she was ready to send the box. She contacted me and told me what was going to happen and asked, do you want to know what's inside? And I was like, no, please don't tell me. Please don't tell me. And then she didn't tell me what was in the box, but she told me, please make sure that they record a video when like, I want to see the video. I want to see their faces. Yeah. So yeah, I was like hunting the mail person because it was supposed to arrive like a couple of days before it did. It got delayed, and it was like I was, I need to get that. I need that box to get here before I leave.
Yeah, they're having so much anxiety over the box, and Julia was like the only other person that knew about it, and so her and Catherine were like stalking it to see like when it was gonna get here. Everything. I was actually home when it got here because we had just come back from the office and we were grabbing some things off the printers here. Oh, Catherine says, "I'm here." We're talking about you.
There you are.
Burning. Were your ears burning? So yeah, so I'm going to be doing that kit for the event. It's called Dark Daddy and it was discontinued, but I'm going to be doing that for the event. And it's called hashtag Star Wars and Space Diamonds because we figured that people could find things that are space related because Jamie likes space, if you couldn't tell by the rocket ship that he did for his little piece of the train. Here, I'll show you this little rocket ship if you haven't seen it. So here's his little rocket ship that he did. Yeah, Tanya's got one too. She went home with one. So he loves space, and so we figured we would do space diamonds too. So to answer your question, Cheryl, it does not have to be licensed, but we are hoping that it's licensed. But since it's hard to find Star Wars things that aren't licensed, we understand, but we're highly encouraging you to get licensed kits. And it can have space in it. Like Catherine asked me, what's the 2 ones that you asked me, Catherine? They're actually Spanglers, which I have them. I just can't remember the names. And they actually have like the little planets in the diamond painting.
Universe in a jar, and yes. The other one was, oh my God, help me, Kat.
Catherine,
the first one was Universe in a Jar.
I know. Yeah.
Oh, the other one. Okay. I'll look for it. Wait a second.
So yeah, so then those actually have like the planets in them. I believe that even the Train of Dreams that I'm doing has the little planets in them. He tends to put them in his kits. I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, Amy says Celestial Dreams. Yep.
Yeah, so, that's the one. Oh my God. Yeah.
So Celestial Dreams. So that has, the planets in it. So that will count as a kit. And I know that there's.
If anyone has this one, it has the universe in the back, and the lady is not in the, not like, it has the planets.
With the Earth, yeah.
This could work too.
Yep. So that
should I put it away and finish it for the event? Okay. No.
It has to be a new start. It has to be a new start. You finish yours.
Okay.
Yeah. So that event is going to take place in May because May the 4th is Star Wars Day, and then Revenge of the Sith is on May 5th, and then I'm sure there's some other things that are within that month. So we're going to do it then, and it's going to be with Emeralds and Fairy Lights, Lindsay. We don't have all the details yet on what giveaways are going to be or anything like that, but I mean, there's going to be giveaways from Bella or Nicole, obviously. But as far as anything else, stay tuned and we'll figure out details later, but it's like, 5 months away? So we have time. We have plenty of time. So we did get to do the glue dots tutorial, but we did not get to do the planning video. So we're going to do like a pop-up live at some point, and then I'll have my planner. Tanya will have her planner. We'll show you, because I want to put some more things in my planner after she kind of like trained me on like best practices with your planner. So I need to put things in my planner, and that way I can show you guys, and then Tanya will have things in her planner, and you could kind of see like the different types of like planning, what do you call it, like opportunities or different ways to plan.
Yes, and this is like the goal is to show you what you can do with a planner, whatever planner you have. If you have a daily planner, a weekly planner, an hourly planner, whatever planner you have, even if it's only a notebook, like how to section it for it to work for planning for diamond painting. Because let's be honest, your life, Nicole, like revolves around diamond painting, like quite a lot. So your planner has to work for diamond painting, and it has to do with all the events and all the hashtags and all the like all of the things that happen in the diamond painting community. In my case, I use my planner for things that have to do with school with my girls, and maybe going to the doctor and following up on things like maybe I have to ship things or communicate things in certain times and so on and so forth. And I also plan a little bit of diamond painting, not too much, because this year has been hectic. This year showed me a lot of things that I shouldn't be doing, and I will share them on the video.
Yeah, definitely. So stay tuned for that pop-up, because we were like gonna try to do it the last night she was here. And it's like, no, we don't need to rush this. And then if we do like a pop-up live, then you guys can ask questions at the same time too. So just stay tuned. We will do that at some point. Not quite sure when. I saw that Sharon joined us. Where is she? The Diamond Lady. Sharon is here. Good to see you. So I'm actually going to be going live on her channel it's 4 p.m. my time, 5 p.m. Central time, right, Sharon? And so I'm going to be going live on her channel today because she's going to be doing Legos, and Jamie's not here. And he was like, "You're going to do Legos without me?" And I was like, "Well, we had told Sharon we would do this." So I'm still going to do it. So I'm going to work on my friend's diamond painting. So I know that Anna had
diamond painting. Did you say
just
come again?
Just being Legos. So yep, there's Anna. So I'm gonna go live and do Legos with Sharon on our channel today, and it has her link there. So if you want to join us for that, we're gonna be doing that. Let's see. Cheryl says understood. I will see if these are attributed to anyone or open images. Sounds good. Does anyone know how Murray, Kentucky is? My high school classmate is from there. Allison says, Tanya and Nicole have a great friendship. You must miss each other. We do.
Yeah, we do.
We do. It was like, so she ended up getting delayed in Dallas. So her flight here was delayed enough to where she was going to miss her connecting. And I told Jamie, like, we have to hang out just in case, like, her flight here gets canceled. Then you could just leave me here, and then we'll just stay at a hotel and spend the night hanging out together, one final night, and then she can leave or whatever. But she was able to get to Dallas, and then they put her up in a hotel there, gave her like a voucher and everything. So then she was up like early the next morning. She was like, I'm on my flight. I was like, okay, I miss you. So but yeah, she was here for a whole week, but it went by way too fast. We were super busy with the business. I think we diamond painted for like 30 minutes twice or something like that. No, yeah, we did a little bit more. But we didn't get to do too much.
No, but we already knew that this week was going to be like bonkers. Yeah. And that is why we chose this week for me to be there, because we knew that with things happening in the business, you needed a little bit of emotional support.
Yeah, so definitely. So it was very stressful times. So she was here for that. She helped put some of the Jingle Drills boxes together. She was helping kit up a bunch of diamond paintings, so it makes it easier for me. Where's my tweezers? I got this thing in here. She kit up a bunch of my diamond paintings. What'd you kit up? Like 4 or 5 of them?
4. I think 4. Yeah. No, 5, because I have 4 in trays and like 4 in trays, and that one, because that one I kitted up too.
Oh yeah, you did.
The one you're working on. Yeah. So 5.
Yep. So she was able to kit up those. So that helps me for next year. And then we didn't get to do, Jamie said yesterday, he's like, you guys didn't get to do the Friends cookies. And we didn't.
No.
We didn't.
But we were so busy. And the times when we weren't busy, we were just like trying to chill.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And the time difference, because that kind of took a toll too, because of the time difference and traveling and stuff like that. So speaking of Friends, did anybody get the Friends diamond paintings this morning from Diamond Art Club? Yeah, because I did. Of course I did. And Jamie was leaving at about the time that the drop was, and he's like, you're just going to be like, bye, see you, love you. Which I kind of was. His friend, so his friend has a diesel truck, and because my foot's like not doing good. Tanya saw it when she was here, like my foot was not doing good. I need to go back to the surgeon. And I had the live today. So then he asked a friend if he can drive him, and that was going to be really expensive for the gas. And so then he was like, he asked his friend, do you want to drive the Tesla? And his friend was like, yeah. So Jamie drove the Tesla down there because it's an hour and a half from us. And then his friend drove it back, and he got back at about 1:10. So then that was like perfect timing. And then I took the key from him, which is like a little key card. It doesn't have like an actual key. And so I took that from him. And yeah, Tanya got to ride in the Tesla.
I got to ride in the Tesla. And there's nothing better than be driven, you know? Because of course anybody would like to drive a Tesla, but like be in the back seat, like driven around in a Tesla, that's the good life.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Caitlin said, sorry, I'm late. Not a problem. I think I saw that someone else squeezed in here, but I can't. Oh, Ali Russo said hello. And then Cheryl's talking about Ticket to Ride. So we are going to be a sponsor for Ticket to Ride. We're still working out the details, but that's going to be January 1st to, is it February? What's the date? It's February 20th. So they're going to be doing like a Ticket to Ride thing. I know that Diamond Art Club is sponsoring. And then they have a couple other sponsors, small businesses. I think you asked me if I liked Nacho Mama's Mud a few minutes ago. And yes, I love Nacho Mama's Mud. Whimsical Daisies is what the Etsy store is. And that's what I use in my multi-placers. So I just take a little bit out and then I squeeze it into the multi-placers, which I can do now. So I just take like a tiny bit out of the container. This goes a long way. I've been working with like the same one for a very long time. Because was it you or was it Amber that introduced me to these? I think it was Amber, right? Yeah. And so
Amber, because I didn't know it until you gave me a little bit in Las Vegas, and then you brought this to me.
Yeah. So I've been using them since that would be, I think, just before June. So I've been using them for quite a while. So they last for a while. This is all I do. I just kind of put some on my finger and then I just run it over the multi-placers. And then I just take off the excess and that's all there is to it. So glue dots and the single tips and then the Nacho Mama's Mud and the rest of it. So Ticket to Ride. So we'll share details once we get more about that. And then with Diamond Art Club, they're actually going to be sponsoring an event that we're doing for Star Wars. I mean, not Star Wars, Harry Potter. They don't have Star Wars. We're waiting. We're waiting for them to get Harry Potter. So the event is going to be June 26th, which is, what's June 26th?
The day it was released. The first day. Yeah, the book was released.
So the book was released and it's going to go till July 31st.
Which is?
Harry Potter's birthday.
Yay! Happy birthday, Harry!
So I got my kits. And we opened them. We did an unboxing. I'm waiting for, has anyone seen the new intro and outro for our YouTube? Because Miss Tanya over there did it for us. She's awesome. So I'm waiting for her to do the intro for the Harry Potters. But I got my kits and then she did the little graphic here. So hosted by Bella Art and Nicole, sponsored by Diamond Art Club. So, and it's Harry Potter DP along. So we're really excited about that because we love Harry Potter. And we're with the release, Tanya was like, she put on Harry Potter. She's like the beginning one. She's like, we got to get ready for release. So she put it on. But that and Friends are like our two favorite things. And they released both of them, which is amazing. And so we're thinking of doing a Friends DP along. Only Diamond Art Club. And I believe Diamond Dots has like, what do you call it? Partials for Friends. And so I don't know. We'll see about that. Maybe September 22nd, because that's the day that Friends aired. So stay tuned on that because Julia's like, you're doing an event, right? And I was like, well, let's see what dates we can work with and don't already have things, happening on it. So let's see. They're talking about the event. That will be fun. I'll be off teaching, so can fully participate. Catherine says, I love your new intro and outro. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. are your multi-placers on your website? I can't remember. I ordered a little blue placer you're using. I just forgot to get placers. Yeah, they are on our website if Anna's still around and can link them. And we have different ones. So we have like the curved multi-placers, and I like to use these mostly on rounds, but it's actually been working for squares. So I'm using this one. I typically like the straight and skinny. And these are even skinnier than the white ones that come with the Diamond Art Club kits. And so I typically like to use these for squares because then they can kind of fit within the space. And then we have straight, which is typically better for rounds too. But mostly I just use the round or the curved for rounds and the straight and skinny for squares. And then I kind of toggle between using the straight multi-placers. So yeah, so they are on our website. And then here's the little BellaTube. And you can have 6 multi-placers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6. I can't do my math right. So you can put 6 multi-placers in here. Yep, look, Tanya's got hers. And she has hers with her, and it can be used as a fidget spinner too. It's awesome.
Oh yeah.
So she's got her rose tips that she had delivered to our house because they came from AliExpress.
AliExpress, yeah.
Yeah. So that was like the first time that I've ordered from there. So we do have some of these left, which is a little bit crazy that they're still on there because this is the Twilight.
How is it possible?
I don't know. And they have, it's like a sparkle sheen to it. So it's like a tiny bit translucent. Yeah. So I have the first of the new kits, the first one that we printed that was not a prototype. And then Tanya has the second one. So she was here. She got the second one. I had to have the first. But as you can see, it has a sparkle to them. You can see, oh yeah, you can definitely see it. So it has a sparkle to them. So there's a few left of this on the website. And then we also have the red, which, what is the name of the red? Goldstone?
Goldstone, yeah.
Yeah, Goldstone, red Goldstone. That was actually, if she's still in here, Deborah came up with the name. And so this one was actually, it's not messed up, but it had like a little piece of filament that printed in there. So I'm using this one, but like it doesn't affect functionality at all. But these are our newest design that it has a pour spout. So it doesn't matter if you're right-handed or a lefty, because you can, turn the spout around. And then it still has the sliding lid, which we came up with. And then Jamie also made it so that the walls funnel it out easier. So he did that. And he did it to where it didn't take too much away from the tray either. And I've actually been able to use the small a lot easier because I don't have one around me. Because the small, there is the little spout here. Yeah, so see how the spout goes across here, and so you actually cut in multi-place as well on these sections. And so now with the spout not hanging over, then you can actually multi-place better on these sections. So
that is one of the things that I found. Like I used the smalls only for single placing because using a multi-placer with a small was not as easy. But with the new design, using like you are actually able to use the whole space, like all the space with the ridges is usable. So you have enough space to use the larger multiplacers or the smaller, and it doesn't come in the way. I love it. I love that.
I love them. And I know that people don't like change, and there's been a lot of people that don't like change, but I can assure you we wouldn't create something new or release something new that wasn't better than what we originally had. But the reason that we're doing it is because it was, so one of our employees who's been with us since February, she's a friend of mine and a fellow military spouse. She's the one who cleans the trays the most. And she was having to use arthritis cream. Like, that's not good. It's not good at all. So she was having to use arthritis cream and it wasn't helping. And we were like, no, we can't keep doing this. And so it was going to be something that Jamie was going to work on during our vacation. But we were like, no, you need to figure this out now. Like, we need to make it easier on her cleaning trays and us, because Tanya saw it. We just sit in front of the TV every night and clean trays until going to bed. And like, I was still working on trays while she was going to bed. So, that's not life. That's not living. And so we needed to make a change. So we understand if we might lose some customers that don't want to try something new. But that was just something that we had to do for our, physical and mental health, because it was getting to us mentally with how much we had to do all the time. So the other day they were able to get 91 orders out, the employees. And I was,
which is really good. Like, it's
really good.
Really good.
Yeah. So I was printing labels. A lot of them were for like the 2 final trains. So that was like a good chunk of them. But then it was also for new trays, because we could just pull them off, clean them up like a tiny bit, and then send them out. And so we don't have that many open orders right now, because they were able to do like 60 something yesterday. I had a doctor's appointment, so I wasn't there yesterday. But they were able to get like 64 out yesterday. And that's because we're waiting on the printers right now. The new trays do take 6 hours and 40 minutes to print, whereas they used to take about like 5 hours to print. So they do take a little longer. So we can't print quite as many as we were doing. Oh, there goes a motorcycle. We're not far from the road here. And so, what was I saying?
You were saying that the new trays take 3 hours and 49. 6 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah. So it takes a little bit longer for them to print. So there is that. And so we're mostly just waiting on the trays to come off the printer and then be able to get them out. So on Monday, there should be a lot of trays from this weekend. As soon as I'm done with the live here, I'm going to change them. Jamie changed them this morning, and then we will change that. I'll change them again this evening. So we will have more sets that are ready to go for Monday. So let me check in and see if anybody is talking here. Just says, hi guys, I'm out and about but listening as I run errands. Aw, well, thanks for joining us. Glad to be along on your running errands. Caitlin says, my birthday is September 23rd. LOL, I would love a friend's event. Awesome. So we will see. Monica says, I can't wait for my Harry Potters to arrive. Yeah, I was super excited that they arrived, and like had to wait for Jamie to get home to open the box. I'm like, will you hurry home already? Let's see. Moonfire. Hi, finally getting to catch a live. Good to see you. Let us know what your name is. If you've ever been here before, I'm terrible with names, but I try my best. But let me know what your name is, and I will do my best to remember. She says, so excited, or he, I'm not sure. So excited for the new tray designs. Glad you are. Sarah says, can't wait to try the new trays. Carrie says, I'm really excited to try the new tray design. People are saying, hit the like button and subscribe. Yeah, so please run my errands too while you're at it, says Cheryl. And I believe that there's some Max trays that are still up in the maroon. And so segue into that. Yep, there's a Max tray right there. It's massive.
Here.
Yeah, it's two large trays fit sideways on it. And we will be upgrading the Max trays as well. Jamie's going to be working on that during the break. So Tuesday at 12:30 p.m. and 6:30 p.m. MST is going to be your last chance to get trays until the new year, because we're taking a vacation, I mean, a small business never stops, but we've got to turn the printers off. We've got to clean them because they haven't been cleaned in forever. We need to do maintenance on them. We're going to try to go to Las Vegas to visit my family for Christmas. So we won't have the store. The store will still be active, so you can add stuff to your wish list, because you get birthday money, or not birthday money. Some people might, but Christmas money, Hanukkah money. I don't know if Kwanzaa does money. But anyways, you're going to, have money to spend. And so you might want to update your wish list, while you're at it. So the store is going to be zeroed out, but everything will still be listed. Caitlin says much needed and deserved vacation. Yeah.
Yes.
we desperately need it for our mental and physical health. So the maroon trays are going to be available this next week, and the 3 divider trays are going to be available in maroon. And so you can get them right now in the max tray if you would
Listen,
like.
am I the only one who's liking that color for the Harry Potter event? Just saying.
Yeah,
just saying. Makes sense, right? Just,
I think it would look perfect. So who knows?
Yeah,
you might
me too.
do this again. We didn't plan that out very well. It's fine. Harry Potter event was like so the 3 divider tray, here's your 3 sections, is going to come in the maroon, and it has the spout that comes with it. All of our trays will have the spouts that come with it, and you kind of have to wiggle it out. When you're righty or lefty, just kind of wiggle it out, because it's like a fine line between falling out and fitting too tight. And so we kind of have to balance that out. So you might have to wiggle it a little bit to get it out. Make sure you use the lid. Use the lid to empty the sections out. All you have to do is close the lid, open it, pour the first section out, put your stopper back in, go here, open this one. You have that section, close the lid, open the spout, pour it out, do it again, one more time, open it. Good thing I don't have drills in here right now. Get the last one in, close the lid, open it again, and pour them out. It's super easy. Use the lid on all of our trays. That's what we get the most questions on.
About those who think that the lid is only decoration. No, it's functional.
No, it's useful. So definitely use the lid. So that's going to be the 3 divider tray. And also the reason that the new trays have this logo on it is so you know which way is up. Because we have to deal with a lot of questions. It takes us away from everything else about why doesn't my lid fit? And the reason is most time people are doing this, which the 4 walls do not connect if you do that. And it won't close. So all you have to do is, I got it in there, is turn it over and close it. So now our beautiful logo is there to know that this way is right side up, and you will have the 4 walls. So that hopefully we stop getting questions. Why doesn't my lid fit? Or it's skinny and it doesn't fit. It must have been warped in shipping. And then I'm like, how are you putting the tray lid on? And they send me a video, and I'm like, yeah, turn it over. So that's why the logo is there, is to help with that. Because we're trying to make it easier on ourselves and on customers to be able to see it. But I know that Anna was talking about it, and me and Tanya are going to work on it, putting a little insert in to be use the lid when you are pouring drills out, because it is way easier if you just use the lid, which you can pour them out without using the lid.
Yeah,
but
you can.
There's no reason to, because all you have to do is close it and pour them out, and it's way easier, and then you can't make a mess. So definitely use the lid. So we have that for the 3 divider tray, and then for the max tray is the color that you see for the tray sets. Still available right now. Yeah. So it's gonna be in the twilight color, and so you can see the lid on. And when we redo the max trays too, it's gonna have the logo here as well, so that people know to put it right side up. But you can see the sparkles in there. Look at the sparkles. It's so sparkly.
Look at that. Yeah, I love that color. I mean, my favorite color is blue.
Yeah.
And I have to say, I just this red, man. Yeah. It's like a jewel. Oh God.
Yeah.
It's like a jewel. I love it.
It's pretty. So this is going to be the max tray, which max is massive. You can almost see, it's kind of just semi-translucent, so you can see my hand through here. You can see it a lot more when it's translucent. So that is going to be the max tray. And again, the 4 walls connect. But for now, it doesn't have the thing on there. Cheryl says, all these years, I needed to know which way is up. I needed a lid for my life. Yeah. Crystal says, that's how I do it. Good. Glad you do, because that's how you do it. These lids can feel like they're a little tight when they arrive, but if you keep sliding it, it will eventually start sliding easier. Yeah. And that's just because we don't want to shave it down too much, because then like it's going to pop out. And so you have to do, like she said, is just use it more, which this one isn't completely cleaned out. I can see there's filament hanging down right in there. And so this is the difference. So the max tray doesn't have too much, but when it's the smaller trays, there's so much hanging down here because there's nothing for it to grip onto. So there's always filament hanging down here, and Tanya can attest to it. And then there's always filament here. And then there's like filament in the corners and everything too. And so the new design with the spout, it has somewhere to hang on to, and so it doesn't create as much cleaning for us. But yeah,
and
right
don't get me started, guys. Like this, like cleaning the small trays is nearly impossible. Like the large trays, I was doing it wrong. Yeah, I couldn't get the hang of it, but cleaning the small ones, oh my God, that's painful.
Yeah, so thank goodness we're not doing that more. Cheryl says, do the trays stack? Yes, they do. Here you go. So the trays stack. So you can put two side by side. You can put the smalls like this, and then they stack like that. There you go. Tanya,
and then you can use, like, you can stack them on the older ones.
Yep, I do. Yeah,
they will stack, no problem. So you can still use whatever you have. You can still like enjoy the Bella passion you have. Just my God, what did you do? Yeah, okay.
make sure it's in the lip before you.
Yeah.
Don't pull on Nicole. Do as I say, not as I do. So there you go.
So this is a Bella sandwich.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
they stack.
There's no problem with stacking, and then the small stack on top of it, and so it still has the original features. You just might have to turn it a little bit. So like I did with this, is you just have to turn the smalls out a little bit so that it's facing that way, because it won't fit if the spout is facing inward. But yeah, so they definitely still work. Let's see. I love the maroon. It matches my house color for Harry Potter too. Yeah. Love the starry night color. It reminds me of the potion purple, which is my favorite. Yeah, potion purple is awesome color. So there's those. So the was it Goldstone red? Yeah. Goldstone. And then the Twilight are still available in the tray sets. We will remove whatever's there so that we can get ready for the next tray colors. So we will remove them on Monday. So make sure that you purchase them before then. And then so these are our, you can't stack these, but you can, like on top of the max tray, but you can stack them if you turn the spouts like so. Then you can still stack these together as well. So definitely, let's see. You need to make sure you so yeah. Bistro, one of your sponsors, pens with wands. Yeah, I've been seeing her Harry Potter wands and stuff. That's cool. We shall see. It's like 6 months away, 6.5. Was it January, February, March, April, May, June? Yeah, 6 months. At least I don't have to think about that yet. So this is another. So this is a brand new color, because the Twilight was a brand new color and the Goldstone was a brand new color. So we have another brand new color in the tray sets. Tanya hasn't seen this yet.
Oh my God. Am I going to flip?
I don't know.
Okay, let me see.
Look at these.
It's like the crystal.
So it's like a opal, but it has a pink sheen to it.
Yeah. It's like pinkish. That's my wedding dress color.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It has like a little pinkish like tinge to it. Everybody loves pink. We didn't know it was going to come out like showing more pink. It's like a pearl. It's a pearl color. So it's pearl, but then it does show a little bit more pink. And we didn't know, but everyone loves pink. Pink and purple are like the two main colors everybody loves. Or blue. There's a lot of people that love blue.
Yeah, we love blue.
Anna says,
And you have
like
all the
blush.
shades of blue, which is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of like blush. Yeah. So these we'll try to show in our TikTok video a little bit more. But the new camera is not doing too bad with colors.
No, it's looking nice.
Glad we invested in a new camera. So yeah, so this is going to be the color for the tray sets, which I think goes really pretty with like
the shimmery thingies too. It's shimmery
thingies.
Is
it kind of, yeah, like a little bit of a shimmer to it. It kind of changes colors like a tiny bit, I think.
Okay.
And, like move it around. But yeah, so that's going to be on Tuesday at 12:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time and 6:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And that will be the last tray release before the new year. So we are taking a break. And so we will not have tray releases until the new year. So yeah, so that's going to be some of those. Just as yay for the new camera. Yeah, we were really annoyed with the fact that the old camera wouldn't show colors right. And so we were like, we need to invest in something. So we did. Let me just check my phone.
I think that blush looks like satin. Blush satin, probably.
Yeah, kind of. Oh, Jamie says he just landed. Yay.
Hi, Jamie.
So, yep. So I don't know if he'll join on the live. I'm gonna let him know. Yay. So oops. I'm on the love. I'm on the live. But yeah, so that's gonna be one of the tray sets colors, and then those. And then what's like, so what, I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this. So what is something not rainbow that that everybody loves, but it's a little difficult? What do you think? Or what do you guys think in the comments? Let us know. And then I'll have Tanya guess, because she doesn't know what the color is.
No. Okay.
We didn't share.
Say it again.
Okay. What, besides like not a color, but what is something that everybody wants that is difficult?
Oh, yeah, I got it. Yeah.
You got it?
I got it. I know what it is.
I wasn't quite sure how to say it without giving it away, but I didn't want people to guess rainbow.
It isn't. It isn't. No rainbow. No rainbow. But I think, yeah, they are probably, yeah.
Somebody guess
have some, yeah, I think so.
Yep. All right. So we shall see how this goes, because we tried it and it didn't go so well. But like cleaning these trays was atrocious. Like they tore up really easily. They were brittle. Like it was just like hard to clean these. And so we were like, we can't, A, it's hard on the printers, and B, it's hard to clean. Like we don't have the time to do this. But now that we have the new design, we figured, well, we might as well try it. And so here we go.
There you are.
There it is. Ooh. There's some silkiness happening. There's some silkiness. Oh, Jamie's here. He says, okay, bye, everyone. I have to get through the airport. Jamie says white. What guess is white?
So no, Jamie.
So, yeah, and these came out and it was barely any cleaning that we had to do. So it was super nice. And so again, you just kind of have to wiggle the spout out, or the stopper out of the spout. Why is it? What are you focusing on right now?
I don't know. But it's not.
Oh, here we go. There. It likes the silk. It's like, I'm going to focus on the silk. Yeah. So, you just have to wiggle the stopper out, and we don't make you buy the stoppers separately. It just comes together. We actually have it print all together. And so it will come with it. And then it has it where you can actually put the label on it. I believe we had measured it and it was the size of the Diamond Art Club labels. So yeah, so it's going to be silk blue, which this isn't, I forget what color it is. And Jamie's not here to help me. I don't know. Stay tuned.
It's not the old blue. This is the old blue. Like it looks like a bit greenish, but no, it's like really
it's not
pale
the baby blue.
That is prettier. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's pretty. Sorry, I didn't get you a set before you left.
It's okay. It's okay. I got the second prints of these babies.
Yep. So yeah, everyone's saying silk, yay! Bye, Jamie. Pretty color. How does silk compare to the cotton candy blue from a few releases ago?
I showed it.
So the cotton candy blue was a lighter blue. Is that the cotton candy?
Yeah, I think so. It's the one that I took from the Scratch and Dent.
Oh, yeah, from Scratch and Dent. Yeah, so there's the cotton candy blue right there. Yeah, so it's a little bit kind of more baby bluish.
Yeah, I think my light is not making any sense because this looks green.
Green, but it's more baby blue. I don't think
baby. Yeah.
Didn't you take all my Scratch and Dent trays?
No, not every single one. I may have left like a couple.
Let me see.
No, it's not adjusting.
No, I don't see one here. So no, don't see one here. But it'll look different when we do the TikTok. You'll be able to see, and then you'll be able to see pictures of it too. So, but the cotton candy was more like a baby blue. Let's see. Time to start a silk collection now. I bypassed them, as you had said, no more. Yeah, we'll see. We got to see how this release goes and printing them to then see how. I know that we'll still probably need to replace the nozzles and the print beds because they always seem to destroy those. So we know that we're going to have to do that. And that's why silk costs a little more. But hopefully it won't be much on labor cleaning them. And so that'll make it a lot better.
And it will mean that you will have less scratch and dents because it's easier.
Yes.
Like, because I can see with the effort that it takes to clean the older, the older design. Like I would see why they would break when you're cleaning them. Like
they broke a lot easier. Like the little overhang came down and everything. So yeah, we had a lot of scratch and dent with that. Tanya took some. She's like, these aren't really scratch and dent. I'm like, they're not the best. So we're not sending them. But yeah, so that's going to be the tray colors that we have for our final tray release for the year. And then, so we're going to see how this silk run goes. And then if it goes better, then we can offer it more often now. But we're going to have to space it out. Like we need to do like silk colors and then do other colors and then come back to silk colors. Because doing way too many silk colors at once, like really broke the printers. So we have to like spread it out with what we're doing. So yeah, so that's going to be the colors. What time is it? It's 2:30, so not too bad. So yeah, what do you guys think about that? What are you guys gonna purchase? And or are you gonna wait till the new year? Let us know. But yeah,
I am excited about the silk sets.
Yeah,
but I have so many new silk, like not new because they are scratch and dents, like they are not perfect. But I have so many that I want to wait to get. I don't have a silk max tray.
Yeah.
So I need a silk max tray.
Well, we weren't able to print silk because of the printer that it printed on, but we're actually able to print it on our tray printers now. Jamie got like the sizing. It's still the same size, but he was actually able to fit it. So there is a possibility that we can do silk colors with those because it takes like a special nozzle. And so we would have that from pinching them with the trays. And so there is a possibility now that we could do silk colors. But
oh, that's amazing.
Yeah,
and I love like that blue is so beautiful.
Yeah, I like it.
You know me, I would get every single one in silk, like every one of them.
Yeah, she helped me pick out the silk colors when I was like on the thing. I was like, all right, and then we ended up getting all of them. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we ended up doing that, and like, it's just, they are so beautiful and they look so pretty together. Oh my God.
Yeah. They are, they were a pain in the
Yeah.
butt to clean. So hopefully it works out better with this. We shall see. Let's see. I love the blues. Always excited about silk and purple. Terry says, I'm buying all the trays now. LOL. Cheryl says, pink one is lovely. Amy says, I love both of the colors for the sets. Pinkish, pearlescent. Yeah, it's like, people will like give us ideas, or Deborah's given us like a few ideas for names for the trays. So Deborah, let me know what you come up with. I'm not so good with the names. I would just always use whatever the filament calls them if it was me. But some of their names aren't the greatest either, so that's why we try to come up with some names to go with it. But we figured these would be good for ending colors, and then give us a break with the silk and see how it goes, and try to give you guys some more things before we went on vacation mode. So again, we're going to be on vacation. So we can't ship anymore after I believe it's the 18th. The 18th, which is next Saturday. So we can't ship anymore after the 18th for it to be there in time for Christmas. Not to say like if we have open orders that we won't still be shipping them, but that's the last day that we can ship them for them to be to you supposedly by Christmas. But you know, the post office is not very reliable. So don't quote them on that. That's not my timeline. That's their timeline. So we are going to be on vacation after that, which we're going to be working on stuff in the studio, the workspace. And then we're going to be Jamie's going to be working on prototypes and stuff during that. And then taking hopefully a quick trip to Las Vegas to see my family for Christmas. My sister's going to come in from California. So I'll be at my mom's. So the store will still be active, but everything will be zeroed out. So you can still add stuff to your, likes, wish list, etc. And then it'll be active once we're back. So let's see, ombre, can you do that? We did do ombre before, filament. It doesn't come out. It does come out as like 2 colors, not really 3 with the way that it prints. But I mean, any colors that we did in 2022, which we were in business the whole year of 2022, which is crazy. We will be, repeating colors, because a lot of people are new to us as of the kind of middle of the year. And so, you can start collecting all the colors. So we will be releasing colors that we released last year. Also, we have like the different trays, because we didn't start off the new year having the max tray, did we? Or did we? Yes, I believe we had the max tray, but the 3 divider tray didn't have the pour spout on it. And so that was new, I think, as of July. And then the sliding lids we did December of last year while we were on the vacation. And so now there's the newest design with the little pour spout. And so we'll be having those colors. And then we're also trying to find new colors as well, with US companies whenever possible, so we can support other US businesses. And yeah, but we're kind of running out of colors. We did a lot. I mean, we had 52 weeks and we did two different colors for like, not a full 52 weeks, but somewhere around 52 weeks, we did 2 colors. So you have to imagine that we've run out of colors.
That's a lot of colors.
Yeah, it's a lot of colors. And, I don't have a collection like everyone else does, because we were always so focused on getting trays clean and getting them out to people. And I'd have a set, but then, there was a scratch and dent set. And so, people had to get theirs before I got mine. So I told Jamie, I need a set of everyone that we're doing now. So I already have, so these are going to be my set. And then I have the set of the Goldstone Red, which is a new color, and the Twilight. And I was like, yes, I'm going to need one set of everything so I can start,
collecting them. Yeah.
collecting them and having them like everyone else does, and kitting up into them, because I'm jealous of everybody that like kits up. I don't have time to kit up half the time.
I know.
But Tanya was one of the kits. I forget which one it was. You were like, "Oh, this would be great to put into trays instead because there's very little in there."
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't have that many trays. So Tanya saw firsthand. She can tell you how hard we work. I'm not putting words in her mouth, but how hard we work, and how like intense everything is, and how hard, our employees, when they're there, they're working. When we're there, we're working. We're always there. And you guys are the important ones. You guys come first, which we have to put ourselves a little bit first now because we're getting a little mentally and physically drained.
Yeah, it was it was not possible to continue the business like that. It was just not possible.
Yes, definitely not. So we've made some changes, but it's still about you guys. So we will do everything we can to bring you new colors, new things, as we have time. Let's see. Terry says, OMG, this means I bought all my Bella stuff in less than a year. Yeah, I'm not sure when everyone was purchasing, but like we started July of last year on Etsy, but we were only doing white for trays for the longest time because we were like, we don't want to do colors. Like that complicates things and you have to change the printers so often. So that's why we came out with like this 2 colors at a time thing with like the tray sets, and then a different color with these, but having them be no more than the 4 colors because it creates chaos, which is what happened with Black Friday and Cyber Monday.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And Tanya was here for the remnants of it. And also stay tuned because we did have overprints because it was chaos. And like printers were breaking because we were changing the filament too often, which is why we don't do that. So we've almost sent all of the orders out that are from Black Friday and Cyber Monday, which means we shipped them out pretty quickly. And besides that, we might have overprints. So if you are one of those people who are like, I'm not trying the new trays, I need the old design, that will be your chance to get them. And I'm not sure. It depends on how things are going. If we're going to offer that before the end of the year, or if it would be after the first of the year that we would offer that. But it would literally only be what we already have overprints are. We're not pulling more filament out. We're not, creating this chaos of printing and who printed what and pulled what off the printer and what color and like 5 different glue colors at the same time. Like, no. It's just pure chaos. Never doing that again.
Never again.
Huh?
Never again. No.
Yeah, never again. So we do have overprints though. And we're waiting to make sure like people get their orders and stuff and they don't get broken by insurance, or not insurance. They don't get broken by the carriers because we do have insurance that would cover it. And so if we already have it printed, then that would be ideal. So it just depends on how quickly people are getting their orders, if there's any damages as far as what we're going to be able to offer. But we will offer them at some point. So stay tuned if you're entirely against the new design. But I promise we would not release something if it wasn't better, new and improved. Yeah. We wouldn't. Like I
was one of the first that said when they started coming up with the outer spout, I was one of the first to say, please keep the original design because I love it, because it's streamlined, it's so pretty. Yeah, no, guys, when you see this and you try these, everything you knew is completely erased. It's like a reset.
Yeah,
this works so pretty. Like being able to multiply with the smalls. Like I love them. I still love the old ones. Don't get me wrong. I still love those, but right now I'm just wanting all of the colors, all of the silk colors to come in the new design because, oh my God,
Jess says, it's crazy how many I've collected. I'm telling myself I don't need to buy all the tray colors with the spouts next year. You don't. I'm here to tell you, you don't, but if you would like to, you can again. I'm sure we're going to see like a lot of, destashing of the originals so that they can, which that was actually the 2.0 design. That's not the original. The original had a lid that was stacked on top of it, and it had the it had the corner spout. That was the original. Then December of last year was when Jamie came up with the sliding lids. So the ones that you guys saw was actually the 2.0 version. So this is the 3.0 version of the trays. And so it's not the original design, but I'm sure that we will probably see some people destashing. So if you absolutely love the original design, don't want to change, I'm sure someone's going to be selling them so they can get the new trays. I mean, once they're in your hands, they're yours to do with what you want. But if you could not charge more than you paid for it, like try not to make money on our hard work, because it was hard work. But
it was the hardest work. Oh my God.
Oh, Lord have mercy. So, to each his own. Let's see. Can you make the inside white and do color? So Cheryl, the everything print. So you can't do two-tone with these unless you are sitting there changing the filament. So I know that there's there's 3D printers that do it to where they have like one color on the bottom and then they have a different color for the rest. You have to be there to change the filament, and they might not have as many orders as we do. We just can't with the amount of orders that we fill, and with Jamie working in the Air Force and me with my physical stuff, fibromyalgia, chronic neck and back pain, migraines, all that. Like, we just can't be there to change the filament out. It's just not possible. So, I mean, we do have employees that are there, but they're only there 9 to 5, some of them. So, I mean, could we theoretically do it? Yeah, but that also complicates things, and you're adding more filament to the printer. And then, so just not that. But we can do, like you can get the 2 smalls in one color and then the large in another color, because we do separate them to where you don't have to buy them as a set. We list them as a set, or 2 smalls, or 1 large. So you can purchase them separately. Jessica says, can't wait to try the new design. I don't pour in and out too much since I have a tray for every color in my kit. It's when I'm kitting down that the spout will make a huge difference for me. Yeah.
Believe me, it will. Yeah.
Yeah. Kitting up into the trays is so fast and easy. Yeah. So I'm going to have trays, and I'm going to have towers. Tanya went home with towers. She worked for things. She's doing our intro and outro, if you guys have seen it. She, does all the graphics for us, the Harry Potter. Look at how pretty that is. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at that. Yeah.
Oh, my silkies.
Those are pretty. So she's got towers. She went home with scratch and dent trays. She went home with the second design of the trays. She's got her little train there.
Yeah, the train is over here. I got a pen stand. And there's one thing. There was one person that was asking for a pen stand for an angled tip. Mm-hmm. Here's my angled tip. Here's my pen holder, and ta-da! It works. There's nothing special needed for an angled tip. You just put it in, and it's perfect.
Thanks for that. I don't really use angled tips, so I wasn't quite sure. Jess says towers are so useful. I'm loving my long towers. Yeah, and the long towers is what Tanya has, and you can put like several sets of trays in them, or you can fit the long trays in them, which is what it was originally designed for. But because most of everything we do is versatile, we always try to make it where it's versatile. So it does work with other trays. And it works with the new trays. All you have to do is just kind of put the spout to the side.
Yeah.
Gary says, I love my towers. That's why I can't stop buying them. Oh, pretty. There's the long tray. Yep.
Here's the long
tray. Yeah, and then you just have to put the spouts out if you want to do the other trays. And the smalls just fit in forward. And so you don't even have to, Tanya's going to show you. So they fit forward. Yeah, like that. So you can actually put the labels on it and then you can see them right there. Yep. So voila. But I hear the girls and I've got to probably get going to do the printers since Jamie's not here. He usually does them. There it is. Look at how pretty that is. So pretty. Thanks for showing that. Yay.
Now I have things to show.
Yeah.
My trays were so old. Like
it was. I mean, shipping, it took a couple months for her to get like her first order. And so
oh my God, yeah, I don't remember. Oh.
And so we figured like her coming here, like she could get some of the things. And then, you know, she works hard and helps us with our business. So she's a part of the Bella fam.
I feel like part of a family. I love working with you guys.
Yeah. We love having you and Anna. Anna's an awesome part of the team too. She helps mod and all that. So yeah. So Tuesday at 12:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time and 6:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, you will have the silk blue, this pearlescent pink in the tray sets, and then the maroon in the 3 divider, and then the starry night in the max tray. So that is going to be the trays for, and it fits like so for stacking capabilities. There you go. And then you can keep stacking on top of it. Oh, but maybe don't drop them. Leave it to me. I had to spill trays before we were done with the live. Let's see. Jingle drills, mystery boxes coming at the spouts. They will not. Those were the last of the trays that are going to be the original or the 2.0 design. So yeah, to answer your question there. But yeah, so thanks for being on the live, Tanya. And
thank you.
I do miss you. It's hard to not have you here in person, but I know you're always here, except for my Google was messing up and wouldn't let me play the song. So it needs to get its butt in gear so that I can play the song. What's the song?
Shower Me with Sunshine.
Yeah.
From Pink.
Yeah. Pink, not Lemonade.
No.
I could only remember Sunshine.
Yeah. And guys, if you want to be there in our planner pop-up live, please make sure you hit the bottom, the bell. Yeah. You need to have the bell. That is going to say to alert you when we are live with the planner thingy and
other videos we do. So so make sure you give us a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the little bell button wherever it is. I never know where it is. And then that'll notify you when we do videos. We're going to have our Harry Potter unboxing of the 4 diamond paintings coming up here soon. And then the planner pop-up live with Tanya we'll have. And then Sharon, I'm going live on Sharon's channel to do Legos, and that's at 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, which is 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I'm going to go and do the trays real quickly and then get my friend's Lego ready to go for that live with Sharon. Not sure if she's still in here, but I will see her then and then see you guys if you want to join us. Anna linked the YouTube. Thank you, Anna, for linking that. And so thank you, Tanya, for being here, being my friend.
Thank you for having
everybody
me.
Else.
Thank you,
Anna, for being my friend and for helping out. Nia says, just join. I'm probably going to end soon. Yep, we're ending. So stay tuned for Monday-ish is when we do the TikToks. So you'll be able to see the colors. I'll take pictures, do the postings, all that good stuff. And so that's it. So,
I'm sorry. It was me. Yeah.
This is buzzing. So thanks everyone for joining. Leave us a comment. Let us know if you are watching the replay, if you enjoyed the video. And until next time, we will see you then.